Hey, there you are. I thought you were over there, but you're actually there. How you doing? I am so sorry. I'm just checking that you can hear me, and I will bring up your chat. And before we even start, I need to do one of these for my buddy Stephen. Thank you so much, mate, for the super chat. That's really, really kind and very much appreciated. Always appreciated, never courted, but there you go. Brilliant. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Just checking out your chat. Let me see. Can you hear me? There's CGS, handsome as ever. God bless you. Ben Coombs. So let's have a quick see. Let's see who we've got. We have got participating so far. We've got Adam D. We've got the Orbus Band. Excellent. We've got Alexis Guitars. We've got the lovely Amanda. We've got the lovely Ben. We've got me, apparently. We've got Graham Campbell. We've got Grumpy Mike. We've got Quantum Music Creations. We've got Quentin. Quentin, I haven't got water, or if it is, it's a bit of a funny colour. This is lemon juice. But here's to you, my friend. We have got Sassy Cat. Oh, it's all moving around now. We've got Keith H. Did I say Grumpy Mike? Grandpa Joe. Papa Blue. Oh, man. Scott Guitars. Sean Zimmerman. Stephen Shipman, of course. Studio Chimel. Hey. Looking forward to seeing you, man. That's Michelle. And Will Varela. And now how do I get out of participants? There I get out of participants. This is starting to go how I expected it to go. So guys, today we've got two really great things coming up for you, as promised in the title. Looks like you can hear. Hi there, looking good. Brilliant. As long as you can hear me, that's the main thing. Excellent. And hey, Mikey Seppermeyer. Great to see you all, and Jamel's there as well. Brilliant. Let me just check these stats. See, I almost seem like I know what I'm doing with these live streams now. We've got 40 of you watching and 19 thumbs up. That is absolutely fantastic. Thanks so much, folks. So yeah, I've got a bit of a announcement to make today. Not that it's going to be a surprise to any of my patrons, because they already knew. And also the title kind of gives it away. Shall we go and have a look at what I made just to announce this? Because I'm really, really excited to be going back. Yes, you're right. Back to Germany. Let's go and have a little look at this if we can. Here we go. Exciting times. Yes, so a huge thank you to Henning. He's actually such an incredible guy, because I know that a lot of you will be asking the question, and it is really important for me to really stress this, that we have, all of us YouTubers that are going, have been isolating and making sure that we are as cocooned as we could be for the last, well, I haven't been actually out to a shop since March, but I've been in my bubble for at least 4 weeks as well. So monitoring our health, and we are going to be doing it very responsibly, and we're going to be making sure that we socially distance. There are big plastic screens going up between the YouTubers. We've got loads of Mr. Goo Goo, is it? Masks? I've got my own actually. I've got about 3 masks. And hand sanitizer stations. Now, I would love to show you the brands that are going, but I think, and we'll find out now. Yep, just as I thought. Henning hasn't done them with a white background. He's done them clear so that we can use them in our videos. So I will refer you to Henning's channel, HB42, and go and check it out. I'll make sure there's links, and follow that hashtag, please guys, follow that hashtag, because I will definitely be doing you some live streaming from the event, because, you know, as always, I like to take you guys along with me. That's what it's about. It's about you guys. So yeah, so excited to be going. I was a little bit worried, I'll be perfectly honest. I was a little bit tentative about the idea of actually traveling during this current, what Henning's calling the Rona, and then doesn't get picked up. My Sharona could be. But yeah, really I was a little bit hesitant at the start, and I've been watching the R numbers and all of that good stuff, as well as isolating. So yeah, I think it's really important to make it really clear that I would not be going if I felt that we were putting anybody in danger, and we are complying with all of the rules, both in Germany and in terms of UK and quarantine when we get back. Now, we can only do this event with the European crowd, because unfortunately all of our American friends who you saw those lovely memories of are not actually able to get into Germany at the moment, so they couldn't go even if flights and stuff like that were available. But I believe it's pretty difficult, so we are going to miss them. And what I'm going to try to do while I'm there is I'm going to try to set up some little live streams with the guys that were there last year as well. But I have to say, I'm really looking forward to meeting all of the other channels that are going. We've got Hot Pulse Studios, we've got the incredible Jack Gardner. If you haven't heard his playing, go and check him out, amazing. We've got Dip Switch Demos, I haven't met him before. We've got Jamie Humphries, and I think that my buddy Carl Golden, who is also going, was working with Jamie Humphries, and he has nothing but great things to say about him. I've already seen a comment about John Brown on there as well, and somebody jealous that John Brown's going to be there, and so I'm looking forward to meeting him as well. There's Lee Fugue, there's Max Solo, there's yours truly, of course, there's Ross Campbell, and again, all new names to me, although I do know Tom from Elevated Jam Tracks, and I think that he, myself and Henning are the only 3 that were there last year at GS1, so, which is great, because we got on really well. Henning and also Tom and I chilled out. In fact, our photo from the artist that was there was Tom and I together. We spent a lot of time, and I can't wait to see Tom again. In fact, we bumped into each other at the Birmingham guitar show just back in, oh, it seems like forever ago now. I think it was February, wasn't it? And yeah, we bumped into him there, and also bumped into another buddy of mine who I do know, and that's Andy, the guitar geek, and he's going, and we always have great fun. Andy Ferris and I get on like a house on fire, so really looking forward to that. And Sam Bell, looking forward to meeting him as well. And of course, Carl, who I'm traveling with, and Henning. So it's going to be a great week, and hopefully we're going to, considering there's no NAMM and stuff like that this year, or 2021 at the moment, this could be the only event that actually occurs for us to show you lots of gear and to organise for further stuff to show you with the great brands that are there. I think there's nearly 30 brands represented, although I think what Henning's done, again, to be as safe as possible and keep the numbers of people there as low as possible, I think Henning has put it so that they're distributors that are going rather than representatives, individual representatives from each brand, which is a usual Henning stroke of genius. So yeah, again, really delighted. Oh, look what I'm wearing. My 42 Gear Street, and soon it's going to have a big 2 there as well. A big green 2, and I can't wait to get that on as well. So yeah, sorry, I know I'm rambling, and I will have a quick check at your comments. If you've got any questions about Gear Street or anybody you'd like me to collaborate with, I really would like to collaborate with every single one of the YouTubers going, because I love meeting new people and making new friends. Talking of which, I can see that Aaron's in the chat, and we made real good friends at NAMM, and obviously he's been supporting the channel and we've known each other for a long time before, but it's always really good to meet people. And we've got his band coming up tonight as well in the live stream, so really looking forward to that. I've got a couple of songs of theirs to play you and to chat about, and I promise I will in a moment look at the chat. Okay, brilliant. Thank you very much. I've just seen Scott Guitars. He says, hey CGS, first time on your live stream. Looking forward to watching many of them. Well, thank you very much, my friend. That's brilliant. You're most welcome here. And it's a great little community we have. And I've got so many fabulous regulars that watch all the time. I was watching Steve from Boston last night, and he was asking about these t-shirts. And I don't know if Michelle is still here, but it would be great to know if we're going to end up with this to wear again, because if we are, I think I'm going to not come. No, I'm only joking. They were good fun, but I think we all wore them for about a day because Henning said, you will wear them. And so we did as we were told, because he is kind of the boss. And we did wear them for that day, but I have to say, I think I did, in fact, I remember I did my Dave Friedman interview wearing that terrible shirt. And what's more, it's long sleeved, and it was, although it was raining, it was boiling hot, and I'm thoroughly expecting it to be exactly the same this time as well. So yeah, I want everybody to hear the dueling ukulele with you and Carl. We're going to make that happen, mate. If there's ukes there, Carl and I will make it happen, and Carl is definitely yeah, I see that. Michelle, I can never pronounce your name right, man. I'm going to call you Michael. Then we got the same name. So he said he can neither confirm or deny new face shirts. Oh, man. Well, if it's as hot over there as it is over here at the minute, I just hope it's short sleeve if we have got them. It's really hot. Did Glenn ever wear one? Yes, he did. Yep, that absolutely, Mars Man. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, I agree with you, Q. Definitely, Quentin. They are more than a little disturbing, but good fun, and that's the main thing. We had such a good time out there. And hey, but Ben Tom, good to see you, man. I suppose I should check the stats and see. We got 55 of you watching now, 31 likes. Thank you so much for the thumbs up, guys. And that's really appreciated. I love this new setup, except for the fact that I had to completely reset the whole of the program and go in through a different route tonight. It just wouldn't let me into the stream. I've been set up and ready to go for probably since about 6 o'clock, so a good half an hour early. And how long have I been streaming now? I've been on air 17. Oh no, it'll be shorter than that, because this starts encoding before I start broadcasting. So it could be I've been on a 15 minutes, let's say, and I've been waiting for ages to get in, and I was going crazy because it's like, why will you not work? I've got a question there. Mike, it could have been worse. Pictures instead of a shirt. It could have been a kilt. Yeah, absolutely. Oh dear. It's too damn hot. You're right, chicken licking. Hey, good to see you as well. Joss Allen. Hey, my buddy. Oh, wow. Joss was going, and for some reason it all fell apart a little bit, as did our thing, Josh, where did that come from? It's so good to see you. We were going to be doing the British Boutique Guitar Festival, and that's been postponed because of this Rona. Did you know Mr. Gugu makes underwear? Just saying. Oh man, good Lord. Well, I won't be wearing any of that. I know you've got the Mr. Gugu mask. But yeah, going back to that, Joss is definitely on board and up for doing the British Boutique Guitar Festival when we can get that back on the rails. And I really hope that that's going to be soon. There's no word of whether this corona... Did I just say, nearly said it, didn't I? Whether this Rona, my Sharona, is going to let the venue open again, because there's no word of that opening yet in Haywards Heath. So we're going to just keep our fingers firmly crossed. But in some significant consolation, it is good to be going back to Gear Street. And I really, really enjoyed it last year. And I think you guys did too. You were very, very positive and very supportive of all of my material coming out of Gear Street, and it got good views. So I'm hoping, again, fingers crossed, that it'll get good views again and that you'll enjoy it as much this year. Aaron, why did you get something in held for review there? Was it clicking dislike on CGS will give you diarrhea? Don't give yourself the runs, people. Oh man, that's fine, I don't mind. In fact, it's all engagement. Joss, thank you so much, man. I'll do my best to have a good trip. I'm gutted you're not coming, because it would have just been great fun. We've hung out at GitCon, at TGU, and you were initially going to be going to Gear Street last year as well. It just didn't seem to fall right, did it? So, yeah, it's a bit of a shame, but there you go. I hope you're doing well, mate, and I hope everything's good for you, but we haven't really WhatsApped in a while. We must do that, and actually be great to get you on a live stream as well. Already got Steve from Boston lined up, already got Robert Baker lined up to stream live with me while I'm over there, and I'm going to do my best to sort of connect with as many of the other guys as I can. So if any of you are on live streams with people like Glenn, with Phil McKnight, with any of the guys, RJ, also Jay Leonard J, if any of you in contact with them, get them to shout me, because they've got my details, and we'll try and get as many involvements as we can from the guys from the States, because we really, really will miss you guys, and it's gutting, it really is. But at the same time, these new guys, I'm so looking forward to meeting them. There seems to be so much talent going this year, some incredible players and some pretty big channels as well. So it's set to be really, really cool. I know that we're not going to be sort of as close as we have been in years gone by, because we've got to maintain 6 feet apart, and we will be doing that for sure. But I think we're still going to make real good connections and real good friends, and that's what this community is all about. It's about growing that friendship base, and about finding new people that you can work with and collaborate with, and it'll all make for much more interesting videos for you guys, which is why we do it, why I do it anyway. So let's see what's going on in the chat. Okay, nice. Sorry not to see USA represented this year, but you understand. Yeah, totally, Mark. It's gutting. It really is gutting, but I totally understand as well. We're going to have to be so careful. We are able, through the travel bridges, to actually fly into Frankfurt safely on airlines where we have to wear all the masks and all the gubbins, and believe me, I have got so much hand sanitizer, although I don't think I'm going to need it because I think Henning's got like the whole of the EU supply at the moment to be safe. And he is, seriously, I can't stress this enough, Henning has, from the moment he asked us to go, which was a few months back, he's been absolutely clear that it is going to be a safe and socially distanced event. So it's not going to be quite the same, and but that's the reason that our American friends can't come, which is a shame. And I think the same applies to the Aussies as well, to Gabor and Rick Hollis. Yeah, he was from down in the Antipodes as well, wasn't he? Antipodes. It's a panto joke if ever I heard one. So yeah, it makes sense. It really does make sense, and we will miss them. And I will do my best, because obviously, I think obviously Tom was there last year from Elevated Jam Tracks, but he didn't really get involved in videos because he doesn't really show his face. So it's really only Henning and I that were on camera last year. So I'll try, and I know Henning will be anyway. I'm pretty sure he's probably already got it lined up anyway. But try and bridge that gap a little bit with the guys that we'll be missing from last year, as well as getting involved with the guys that are going this year. I'm so delighted to be going back and to get another t-shirt. We had such a real good time. Christina Smith says, CGS, long time no talk, how you been? I'm very, very well, and lovely to see you back as well. Really, really cool. I'm going to have a little check and see who we've got in, how many we've got. 58 and 38 thumbs up. It doesn't tell me how many thumbs down, but hey, they all count. Yeah, so I am, it's totally, yeah, Stephen Shipman said, no doubt if Henning does it, it'll be done right. It will be, absolutely, it will be done right. We're going to be so careful, and not just for us and for the brands that are there, and for Henning, and really importantly for Henning's mum, because she's in a slightly older generation, of course, but also for all of our friends and family back at home. We have to do it right, because we can't afford for that event to become like a spreader event and cause us to come home and infect our loved ones. So yeah, we're going to have to be so careful, and we will be. You know me, I promise. Wow, Grumpy Mike, bless you, my friend. I hope you'll be able to make plenty of content between the bows. Love it. Let me give you one of these, my friend. There we go. There's a big thank you for that very, very kind, always appreciated, never courted super chat from Grumpy Mike there. Bless you, my friend. That's so cool. And I will be putting super chats towards my phone bill and being able to do some live streams when I'm not necessarily able to connect to Henning's Wi-Fi. So that'll be good if I can get some done outside as well, because we went to some amazing restaurants last year, and also we had some real good hangs back at the hotel, and I'm reliably informed that there might be better Wi-Fi there this year, but last year, zilch, nada, nothing. You couldn't get online, and so all the guys were taking their laptops and catching up with their edits and their emails and stuff at Henning's, and they were all going ballistic. I have to say it was quite nice to get away from the internet for a week in that respect, in terms of being caught up with emails and texts and goodness knows what else. So yeah, really appreciate that, buddy. Thank you very much. Christina, again, is direct to me. There you go. If you want to get my attention, do @CGS and it'll be in a little orange box for me, and I'll see that it's a question for me. I've been busy with the podcast live streams and music. Oh yeah, cool. Well, that's, you don't have to tell me why you're not here. It's always good to see you when you can get here. Look at that. Mr. Aaron, thank you so much. He says there to help with the live stream phone bill. Bless you, my friend. And I really hope that you guys, I'll try and time it around this sort of time. I love this 6:30 slot, although it's usually when we're just traveling to go and get dinner, but maybe we can do a little couple of live streams in the bar and stuff like that. So I'll do my best But I hope you guys can log on and sign up and see it, because we're going to have a lot of fun. Now, actually, as Aaron has just reminded me, we have the Orbus Band tonight. Now, what I was going to say is we have got an Eddie and Alex band, but it's not the Eddie and Alex band that perhaps some people would be expecting, because it's not Michael or Dave or Sammy that make up the lineup. It's my buddy Aaron, who is in the live chat at the moment, and I've got a couple of tracks from his band that they've just released on an EP, which is absolutely incredible. And he didn't think I'd like this first track. I think it's the first track I'm going to play that he didn't think I'd be so keen on. No, actually, I think it's the second track. But doesn't matter which one it was that he didn't think I'd like, because I love them both. And actually, there's another track just released, but I didn't know whether or not I had permission to include that tonight, whereas I know I've got both of the high-res versions of the two songs that we are going to play. So, Aaron, I'm only going to do the two because I didn't ask permission for the other one, and also because, well, I think these two are going to blow people away. Shall we go and have a listen? Oh, bless you, Gary. Oh, Gary Tollander, the big G. Thank you so much, brother. That's so appreciated. I will definitely have a pint on you at Gear Street. Cheers, my friend. That's really, really kind. Thank you so much. As I say, always, never courted, but always appreciated. We've got Ben Tom saying, loving the new Orbus Band tunes. If you like good music, check it out. And also, Gary, do try and get onto the live stream when we're over in Gear Street, and I will have a pint, and I will cheers to you for that. Gareth Harrison says, CGS, I've recently purchased a Harley Benton U-Bass, and I'm loving it. How are you getting on with yours? It's in every track that I record now, Gareth, and I love it. I do really, really enjoy it. It's a nice bass to play, and that one actually is B stock, believe it or not. It's got actually a B stamped in the back of the neck somewhere, because why not? I bought it. I didn't get sent that one for free to review, so I went for the B stock, because I found that I've never had a problem with any of the Harley Benton B stock either. In fact, I think that one was called Decorative. It was worse than B stock. So there you go. Yeah, loving the Harley Benton stuff still. And yeah, I'll be doing plenty more Harley Benton. Don't worry about that. There will be loads of brands at Gear Street, and I will try to cover as much as I can for you. But please let me know. Oh, great. Thanks, Gary. I see that you say you will. That's awesome. Bless you. You're so sweet, so kind, and so generous with you guys on this channel. I'm always gobsmacked, and it's very much appreciated. Let me play you this first track from the Orbus Band, because they absolutely flipping rock. If I can make it work. I tell you what. No, we'll do the one with their own music video first, and I've got to get my headphones on so that I can enjoy this too. But this is the one that they have made a video for, and it's called, my eyesight is terrible, Talking to Ghosts. Should have known that anyway. But let's have a listen to this first track from the Orbus Band.
Always use, not I'll fall down, down, down.
So what about that, folks? Wow, that's my buddy Aaron's band, the Orbus Band. And I just spotted that Henning popped in for a moment. So Mr. HP, you missed all the speed about 42 Gear Street, but I did do it all. Not that you asked me to, but I hope you don't mind. With it coming up so soon, I just wanted to announce. So that is Orbus Band, and they describe themselves as a Chicagoland power trio. And I think that you can certainly see that they're a power trio. They say noisy and ambient tones, but fuzz driven, which is wicked. I really, really love the band. And what's more, I think that they work so well, they gel so well together. Aaron and Alex on the guitars really sort of meld well and complement each other. And in fact, I was watching a replay of Ben Coombs' stream with the guys the other night. And I'm sure Ben will be going live later on as well, guys, by the way. And that'll be 8 p.m. Eastern time in the States. So, and for us, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I just happened to be awake last week. But yeah, it was great to see that. And somebody was commenting at how well Aaron and Alex work together. And Eddie's drumming, wow, man. I mean, I love playing the drums. I think all guitarists are frustrated drummers, but that guy can really play some mean skins. So absolutely awesome. Oh, we got Lawrence Petros's pedals in tonight as well. Hey, Lawrence, good to see you, man. Really nice to see you in. Yeah, so as promised, we have another track later on, but if you've got any questions for Aaron, he's in the side chat. And if you check in the description of this live video, you'll see all of the links to the Orbus Band. You've got their Instagram, their Twitter, their Facebook, I think, and their YouTube channel. And go and check them out if you haven't heard them before, because as you could hear there, they definitely are a stonking power trio, and really, really nice guys as well. Well, at least the one that I've met, my buddy Aaron. And I just want to say as well that I think, Aaron, your voice, I said it in an email to you, just puts me in mind just a small bit of Third Eye Blind and some of the early albums for Third Eye Blind. And in fact, some of the music reminds me a little bit of Third Eye Blind as well. So really loving that, because I was a big 3IB fan as well. So no, I'm not too kind, man. I speak as I find. You know that of me. We've met, and you know exactly how potty my mouth is as well when I'm not on camera. So no, absolutely great, incredible voice. I think, given the tightness of the rest of the band, and the mix is brilliant. I think you were saying on Ben's stream that Eddie did all of the mixing, and then it was sent away for mastering, but I think your voice is the icing on the cake, buddy. Really is. Great stuff. We will have a listen in just a moment. I'm just going to check in the chat to see if I've missed anything. I don't think I did. I think everybody was just saying how much they enjoyed the... That's heavy, man. Yeah, up my street. I love that stuff. Papa Blue says, I'd love to have them in my studio. Nice. Excellent. I think somebody said they didn't know what was going on because they'd been in the kitchen and then came back to see the Albus Band playing. So yeah, that's what it is. My buddy Aaron from Chicago, he's in the band and he is absolutely incredible. A lovely, lovely, lovely guy as well. They sound like Rusty to me, but hey, I'm Canadian. Ben Coombs. What are you like? Hey, Music Therapy Laz, lovely to see you, brother. Another lovely gentleman that I met while I was over in NAMM in California in January, and we had a beer or two together, didn't we? It was good fun. Hurricane Moon's got to get back to chores. Take care, bud. See you next time. Well, thank you so much for dropping in, Hurricane Moon. It's always lovely to see you, brother. And yeah, sorry I've got so much to get through tonight. I haven't looked at the chat as much as I would normally, and I hope I've shouted everybody out that's in. Dale Palmer, I think I shouted you out before. Chicken licking, yeah, it's pizza time, Mike. Yeah, I actually, this stream time of 6:30 UK time is absolutely perfect for me. And I hope you guys are enjoying it too. Looks like we've got still 55 of you in and watching, which is absolutely lovely, especially seeing as I haven't streamed for about 3 months just before I did the last couple. So it's great to see so many of you coming back in. Pete Brown, hey mate, it's really good to see you, and I hope you're doing okay, man. I know you've had a bit of a sad year, and I know that there's been things going on, and I'm really sorry. I think it was the tail end of last year, but it's always great to see you, man, and you're such a supporter of the channel and so positive, so I hope you're staying well and keeping well. Bam Mozzie is in as well. Yay! Bam Mozzie, good to see you, brother. Really good to see you. Good people here. You're absolutely right, Dale. Funny enough, there's only ever good people on my channel. I think it's all of that, those many years of read, delete, block and forget of all of the trolls that end up on YouTube. So hopefully we're promoting a really nice atmosphere and a really nice community here. So you lot certainly are the best, that's for sure. Carlson Olsen learning guitar. The Orbus Band is rocking. Yes, they are indeed. So good to see all the usual faces, which is really cool. Is it cooler in the UK? It's cooler in the UK now, not as hot, thank the Lord. Yeah, although actually I'm still absolutely melting over here because this studio gets really cool overnight and it's lovely. And I've started putting a curtain up at the door because it's right opposite where I stream. And at this time of day, the sun's just going down and completely ruins everything here in terms of lighting. So yeah, it's getting cooler, but having had the sun going round and beating down on the studio for the afternoon, it then heats up, and then by the evening I've normally got the door open anyway and it cools down a bit. But it has been a bit more overcast, got a bit more sun this afternoon. Everybody keeps telling me how brown I look, and that's literally been the case, that I've been absolutely sweltering out in the sunshine and doing a lot of cycling, I might add as well. I figured that it was good for the lung capacity and for the whole pulmonary system, heart and lungs, to be a little bit fitter. I need to lose some weight, I know that, but I did a 10k run the other day, followed by a 25k cycle, all on the same day. I came back, run with my wife for an hour, and then went out on the bike again for almost another hour. So I've been working really hard to try and keep the fitness levels up, and my wife's been working really hard to work out the diet and get rid of some of this additional load that I don't need to be carrying. So there we go. Yeah, but getting to the point, this is the perfect time because after the stream, it's just about nosh time, dinner time. So that's really cool. It's about baseball time for the Cubs in Chicago. Well, there you go. And that's exactly where the Orbus Band are from. So they probably want to get off and watch the Cubs play. So we should get the second song and have a listen to that. And then we should let all of you get off and watch whatever you want to watch, or go and get some dinner. So let me work this one. It's always a bit tricky. Now this one, I hope Aaron's gonna like, because they didn't have a video for this. And so I've done a little bit of a video for them, and see what you think. Let's have a listen. This one is called East Winds. It's amazing. There you go. Amazing, absolutely amazing. It's been a real privilege to have the opportunity to show your band off, Aaron, and I will do this for any bands that I really, really like. And I have to say, I think Orbus Band has become right up on my list of my favourite new bands at the moment, and I'm looking for new bands to listen to. And you guys, if you get chance, go and check out all of the social media links for Orbus Band that I've put in the description down below. And if I've missed any, let me know, Aaron, and I'll make sure to add them. Thanks so much as well. I'll just say again, a big thank you to Scott Guitars for the super chat. Thank you very much indeed, my friend. Very, very kind, and I will make sure I put that to good use. Pete Brown, that's an absolute pleasure, mate, and I'm so sorry to hear about your mum. There's never a good time to have that news, and I hope you're faring up, mate, because I can't imagine how you must feel. But buddy, you know, you've got a lot of friends here, and we are all sending our love out to you. So yeah, sorry to hear that, really sorry to hear that. Going back to the Albus Band, everybody really loving it. Bam Mozzie, you know, he's a very discerning listener, and he said cool song. And Stephen Shipman saying really outstanding. Yes, absolutely, Pete. The YouTube community's here to support you, my friend. Absolutely, absolutely. And then Chicken Licking's asking, what fuzz pedal was this? Well, Aaron will be able to answer that certainly in the side chat. So Aaron, what fuzz do you use? It's a really great mix, and as I said, I think Eddie, the drummer, did the mix, and then it was mastered externally. So if you've got any questions about any of that stuff, again, Aaron's in the chat tonight, and so yeah, be great. Just ask him the questions and he'll tell you. He says, oh, bless you, CGS, and everyone else for the time and kind words. Just getting people to hear our music's been incredibly humbling. Mate, do you know, it shouldn't be. You deserve an audience, and that is why I was so keen to have you on. When I heard your demos, and well, not your demos, but when I heard this, the final masters as well, I was just so blown away by just how good it was. And you're part of this community, man. You've been a great supporter, and I will always do my best to push and promote as many of my supporters and this community as I can. And you've definitely always been such a big supporter. It's the very least I can do. I'm honoured that you allowed me to play your tracks today, and I hope if it gets you a little bit more traffic even in the next few days, then I've done my job, which is wicked. So there you go. Zander Circuitry. Oh, Pete, you didn't need to do that, man, but bless you. Thank you so much indeed for the super chat. That's very, very kind and very much appreciated, particularly the sentiment as well. Bless you, just because you are awesome. No, man, you're awesome. You're awesome. Ah, dear, that is so kind. Orbus Band says, I'm a lot of British stuff. You're a lot of British stuff. There you go. Stephen Shipman said, another top shelf stream, Mike. You guys and gals all be well. Oh, sorry, Pete Brown. Yeah, had a few new favourite bands as well. See, lovely. Community supporting each other, answering each other's questions and looking out for each other. And what's more, thank you very much. I'm really glad. I hope that you guys are enjoying this idea of me coming up with a subject or a topic for the live stream to be about each week. And also, I'm very conscious of the time, to keeping it to an hour. I think that gives us time to have a good chat, to have a good catch up, and I think it's then not me rambling on and on and on and on for 4 or 5 hours, which we did used to do. And it gives you a chance to ask questions, me chance to catch up with you guys, because that's what it's all about. I love this interaction. It would be so great if we could all meet up like we did at NAMM. You know, if I could meet all of you guys, I would really, really love to. But this is the second best thing. It's the next best thing, nearest thing to it. So thank you all for being here. So there you go. Please support 42GS2 and follow that hashtag. and I should have made a graphic up for that. And I didn't, I'm sorry. Henning would have done, and he's probably going to rib me for not making up a hashtag that stays in the bottom all the way along. But follow hashtag 42GSTWO, 42 Gear Street, because I shall be there from Wednesday, and as promised, I will make sure. Hey, Lance Moss, great to see you as well, man. So yeah, I will be hanging with Hot Pole Studios, Jack Gardner, Dipswitch Demos, Jamie Humphreys, John Brown, Lee Fugue, Max Solo, Ross Campbell, Tom from Elevated Jam Tracks, Andy the Guitar Geek, Sam Bell, my buddy Carl Golden, and Mr. HP42 himself, Henning Pauly, for the next week, and it's going to be great fun. Please also check out the Orbus Band. Go and subscribe to their YouTube channel and listen to the latest demo that they've put out, because they now have 3 numbers. We've played 2 of them from the EP today, and they've released another one, and unless they've done another one, I think we've still got 1 to go, because I think it's a 4-track EP. And go and support Aaron and Alex and Eddie, because they are an incredibly tight band. Really honoured and enjoyed playing their music for you tonight. And I think that all that remains to be said, as usual, and I'm not queued up for this at all, which is terrible. But as always, have yourselves a really safe and great week. And as always, my good friends, you know it. Say it with me. Take good care. Cheers.